What's up guys, I'm Lewis, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about everything that is going to be added in the Minecraft 1.16 update, also known as the Nether update. Let's get into it. So this update is going to be the biggest update to the Nether that has ever happened in the history of Minecraft. So all this was announced at Minecon Live 2019 last year. So this is all the information we have. Obviously the game's not being released yet. I mean, like, the update is not being released yet. We've literally just had like the Buzzy Bees update. So this is the next one that's coming out. So I'm going over everything that's coming out. So let's start with the biomes. So there's three new biomes being added. The first one is the Soul Sand Valley. So this one has blue fire and blue fog. So that's like the main things in the Soul Sand Valley. There's also like bones, and it's like a cave almost, like a cave that you'd find. So really cool. There's also the Nether Wart Forest Red. So there's two variations to this one. There's a red and there's a blue. So it's made up of nether wart blocks. So that is also really cool. So the new blocks that are going to be added. So first up we got the basalt or something like that. So this generates in soul sand valleys and it makes up speleothems. I'm not sure how you say that. But that is like some sort of like structure. So there's also blue fire, so that's also a new one. It acts as the regular fire, but any fire that's lit on soul sand will be blue regardless of the dimension. It will also burn forever, which is similar to the netherrack, and it generates naturally in the soul sand valley. The next one is nether fungi. This generates in both nether wart forests. Next up, soul soil. It's a tongue twister there. So in clips of the Soul Sand Valley, this was seen, and it's basically blocks with a similar color scheme to soul sand. But it's got like a different pattern to it. So it's like found alongside the traditional soul sand, and the fire lit on that soul soil will be blue as well. However, it will not slow the player down, so that's different from the soul sand. And next up we've got the target block. Now this emits a redstone signal when shot with an arrow. So the signal is stronger depending on how close the arrow is to the center of the block. So obviously you gotta be really good at aiming. Yeah, you gotta have a really good aim for that. Next up we have the blue nether wart block. So I'm not sure if these names are confirmed yet, but this is what we've got so far. So this is a variation of the nether wart block, and it generates in the blue nether wart forest, which makes sense. Next up we've got an unnamed light block. So it's like a block that generates light. It's not named yet, so we don't know anything more about it, but it does resemble glowstone, so it's gonna have a different name, but we don't know that yet. So next up we've got the nether mushrooms. So these are going to be two new types of mushrooms that are added to the nether wart forests. There is going to be nether grass. So this resembles the grass block, and it grows on top of the netherrack, and it comes in red and blue variants. Next up we've got the nether vine. So this generates under the red nether trees in the red nether wart forest. And next up, well actually this is the last one, nether wart stems. So there's red and blue variants of this. They have animated textures, and they're blocks that comprise the trunks in the netherwort forest. So that is all the blocks. Next up, we have got the mobs. So there's going to be 2 mobs that are added. So the first one is the hoglins. Now these used to be called something different, but they've been chosen by the community to be called hoglins. They're obviously found in the nether because it's the nether update. They're naturally hostile to the player. They have a higher melee range than other mobs, and they can be bred and used as a source of food in the nether, which is the first time ever you can get food in the nether. Baby hoglins will also spawn next to them. So next up we have piglins. Now these are also found in the nether. They have an adult and baby variant, just like the hoglins. They're naturally hostile unless the player is wearing gold armor. So that's something that we've never seen before. I think the last time was when you're wearing a pumpkin, and then the endermen don't attack you even if you stare at them. So I think that's the only similarity to that scenario, I guess. So even if the player wears gold armor, piglins will still become aggravated towards the player if they open a chest containing any item crafted or related to gold near the piglin. So that is very interesting. They have swords and crossbows, and there's this thing that you can barter with them. So this is similar to trading. So to do that, you throw them in a gold ingot, and then the piglins will throw an item in exchange. So that's a bit like trading, but it's not quite trading, because it's just like you don't really choose what you get. And they will attack wither skeletons and adult hoglins, which is very, very interesting. So there's some sort of competition there between the mobs, and they will also be able to spawn with golden armor. Okay, we are almost there. Items. There'll be 2 new items added, guaranteed. So there's going to be at least 2 new spawn eggs. So obviously for the piglins and the hoglins, I'm taking it, is going to be that. And the final item is an unnamed food item that is dropped by the hoglins. So this is where the food situation comes in, where you can get food, and it is from the hoglins. So it's going to be some sort of meat. We don't know what that's going to be, and yeah, that is the new food. And just here at the last bit of the video, I'm going to go over some unconfirmed features. So this one is only rumors. This is not confirmed whatsoever. All the other ones are confirmed, and I mean some of them are not named, and some of them may change their name, but these are unconfirmed. So in the future there's going to be, well, this again not confirmed, so that it might not be, but there's suggestions that there's going to be a smithing table or fletching table. So this was mentioned in the development of the village and pillage, and it's said to be added in the next major themed update. So this may be coming soon, and if anything, this update is going to be a massive update. So potentially we could be getting that, but obviously not confirmed. And the next thing is illusioners, which is a new mob, I think. So this is going to be added to the raids. So potentially make you illusion something, see things. So there's also going to be something that's going to be potentially removed. So the feature of transforming zombie pigmen when struck by lightning to pigs may be removed, which is very interesting. And also the last thing here, the unconfirmed thing, nether wood types. So different types of wood that is connected to the nether. Obviously there's nether trees, so that makes sense that that would be a feature, but it's not confirmed quite yet. So that is all the new features that are potentially being added to the game. Obviously it is a massive update to Minecraft, and we haven't seen a big update like this in a long time. The 1.15 was just buzzy bees and like new flowers and all that, but now we are getting a massive new dimension update. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think this is a good update? Do you think this is something that's going to change Minecraft for the better or for worse? Just tell me your opinion in the comments. But if I get any more news on this update, I'll try and be the first one there and tell you guys what the news is. But for now guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.